A freiliche Chanukah and a good of Shabbos, my dear friends. Today is the last day of Chanukah. Last night we lit the 8 candles. And today we're going to light the Shabbat candles at 4:12 here in Brooklyn. Make sure to light the candles and also to put on tefillin today. And the light of the candles is about illuminating the darkness. What do you do when you find yourself in a dark place? In a dark forest, you don't know how to get out of there. And then suddenly you find light. So I heard from one of the sages that said that a person who is not so smart, he sees the light. What does he do? He then says, thank God, I have light. Now I can see. I'm good. No longer in the darkness. But a person who is smart will take this light and he will illuminate his way out of the darkness. Hanukkah is a time when we take this light and we illuminate our way in life. But this light of the Hanukkah will allow us, help us to see the light outside. But the Rebbe says more so, not only to illuminate ourselves out of the darkness, but also to bring the light into the darkness, to transform and to realize that wherever we are, we have a mission and we need to transform that place. We find it also in this fixed Torah portion. Yosef HaTzadik, the king, who was, of course, one of the tribes that was sold as a slave and ended up in the prison in Egypt. And the time when he became the king and then had the 2 children. And he named the first one Menashe and the second one Ephraim. And the Torah tells us, he named the first one Menashe, Ki nashani Elokim es kol amalvis beis avi. God made me forget all of the hard work and the house of my father. And the second one he named Ephraim, Ki Ifrani Elokim be'eretz Anyi, because God made me fruitful in the land of my subjugation. And the Rebbe explains, the first one he named Menashe, that God made me forget my father's home. Why? Because when you go out in a place of darkness, there is a danger that you may forget your roots. And that is we always have to keep in mind, not to forget where you're coming from. But then, the second stage, when you are in the place of darkness, you have to realize that you have a mission. And the mission is to become fruitful in the land of your subjugation. There is a mission there, and you can become creative, and you can contribute and transform the darkness into good. And that is the lesson, what we take from Hanukkah. And Hanukkah will light the candles inside the home to illuminate ourselves, to illuminate our life and our family with Torah. And we take it outside, out to the outside world, to illuminate the darkness itself. May Hashem help that by us taking this special light of Hanukkah, and especially in this day today, the last day of Hanukkah, it says the prayers that we do today is a very powerful prayers and will be accepted. So pray. Most important though is to bring the light to the outside world, to our friends, to our neighbors, and take this light of Hanukkah and illuminate the darkness, the rest of the darkness of the winter. We should have a good Shabbos and a happy Hanukkah. We should have the light of Mashiach very soon. Amen.